I am sitting here before you with chills because the Holy Spirit has been validating for me what is going on behind the scenes. Now, I'm not here to say that I know completely what's going on, but with the research, the amount of awakeness I've had and exposure I've had to so many things over the course of the last several years have confirmed for me that we are in good hands. And in fact, I just saw a retruth of Trump showing a video, which I'm about to show you in a second, but the old guard is coming down and the new guard, right? The new future, this new best is yet to come type of stuff is about to happen very soon. What you have to realize is that this has been an operation, the likes of which we've never experienced in all of history. Super complicated. If you want to bring Q in there, if you want to bring military in there, if you want to bring other countries in there, this has been in the making for the longest time. Now, President Donald Trump has been in that, but he hasn't been, he's only recently been sort of that face. And I believe that they were actually training him, whether it's since The Apprentice or before, to, in some sense, quote unquote, groom him to be president. But the military people, the good guys, the white hats, they've been working on this operation for a very, very long time. The turning point came in 2016 when they thought that Hillary Clinton was going to win. They were going to have this 16-year plan. The plan was to have Obama come in to do what he had to do and then set it up for Hillary. But because they never thought she was going to lose, they never thought that this was going to happen, that Trump would come almost out of nowhere to be president. They never thought, and they got comfortable. And so that's why you have all this this espionage type stuff. We're seeing that unfold now. But all of the Hillary Clinton stuff, the spying on his campaign, a lot of the treasonous things that most Americans don't really understand, right? This stuff is being exposed to the people right now. And the way it's being done is in the most ironic and weird way, which is to use a good guy, right? Like Trump right now. People are learning right now what the Espionage Act is about. They're using somebody as almost like, I don't want to say scapegoat, but an example, such that all the media is forced to report on it. They're reporting right now with all of these acts, like what crimes he's supposedly committed and all the stuff with regards to the Espionage Act, with regards to military state secrets. All of this is being used to educate the public. And I've been saying before, this is a theater. This is a movie unfolding. Trump is not sitting there sweating bullets, right? He's trying to convert some of the last remaining people. There's some that are never going to convert, in that they're never going to understand or be awakened to what's going on. But what's happening now is that the last little bits are coming out. You're going to see a lot more exposure. I think I just read that the week of the 19th is going to be big with James O'Keefe. And then you have Julian Assange, many other guys publicly giving things to everybody else. All of this stuff that has been done in secret, behind the scenes, I think Q says like 80% is done behind closed doors. This is being done, and it's only being exposed right now to the public, whether it's tribunals, whether it's military stuff, whether it's any other thing that's already been entered into the court dockets, the legal stuff have, in some sense, happened or is taking place behind the scenes. But it has to be brought to the fold. And so that's why all of this theater, all of this stuff that people are reporting on, it's being done to force people to see both sides. They're seeing, oh yeah, maybe Trump with his prosecution of all this, which is gonna fail. And then when that turns around to all the other people that actually committed the acts, you're going to see some of that stuff be accepted in a sense, and it's going to be brought to justice. And so the operation that's happening right now that I've talked about is that there is a controlling invisible hand that has, for generations, through the Federal Reserve System and the international banking elites, the IMF, and all these financial means, and then through the media, and then through Hollywood, through education and indoctrination, they've seeped into all areas of society, a very powerful few led by Satan himself, Luciferian, Satan-worshipping people that are trying to have and accelerate the one world government so that the Antichrist can be ushered in. This is biblical stuff. But it's being delayed, it's being thwarted, and we're going to have a period without all of this control, all of this enslavement that's happened for such a long time now. Who knows how many centuries, even decades, right? For sure. But all of this that's happened, it is the destruction of the old guard and these countries that are sort of at their grip And they're trying to fight from this. They've been so enslaved to it. They've partnered with Trump, the military, the white hats, and they're doing things at the world stage to make it look like they're still on the bad side, but yet they're working with the good guys. And again, everything from Saudi Arabia. Recently, I told you that I learned about the Las Vegas shooting, that King Salman was probably there. There was an assassination attempt, but it was thwarted. And then because he came to power and all this stuff, they've gotten rid of one of the legs of this massive corruption scheme. The same thing is happening with Ukraine right now. Ukraine is being dismantled because of the deep state stronghold. All these things that are happening, it's being done so that they can systematically destroy the old guard for the new to come up. So I want to give you guys this quick encouraging video. This was Trump himself just today retruthed this. You can go look at his Truth Social account. He retruthed this, right? And when he retruths something, and he truths a lot of stuff, right? He's doing things for a reason. The other thing that you have to take notice is that very soon, at some point, he's going to look to, one of the Q posts says to look to Twitter, that my fellow Americans, the storm is upon us, or something of that sort. He's posted on every other social media account except Twitter. So you have to wonder, when the big news comes, when the big news drops, this is what's going to happen. So you have to realize that what's being done is a bigger, massive effort than to just sort of appease the public and to have some of these normies and everybody like try to understand what's going on. The bigger issue, the bigger operation is to win the war, to win all of these battles. And it doesn't matter if his name is scarred, if his name is tarnished or whatever it is. He's doing this for a reason, to enter into the legal system, all of these other things. Whatever that massive strategy and tactical stuff is, we just have to trust the plan. And again, I don't want to sound cliche, but God has everything in control. He's using these people in this day and age for a reason, and we're going to see some of the greatest moves of God come to pass very soon. So just watch this video. encouraged. God has this. The best is yet to come. If you want to support me, chrisyounstore.com or my Etsy store. Would love all the support that I can get. God bless you guys. Love you guys. Talk to you guys very soon.